What up, family? Welcome to your reading. It's a little late today because I had a long drive. I was driving from Rhode Island, um, visiting family and hanging out with my best friend in the whole world, which is always nice to just sit with her. It's amazing what having a strong tribe feels like having people in your life that really love you and support you and nurture you and lift you and make you feel good. You know, have you ever been around people who just deplete your energy, who you feel like they make every conversation about them, everything comes back to them? You could share a story, and for somewhere along the line it becomes their story and their issue, and they want to one up you, and so it's nice to be with someone who listens, and there's an exchange, right? There's an energy exchange, there's a love exchange. And so I'm really grateful for um, the sisters that I have in my life who I have connections with like that, in that way. So our card. So today is Thursday, August 14th, 2019. I am La Santera, and our card today is AYIZA. Can we see that? AYIZA. We see the woman masked walking through a market. Right? The people in the background, women in the background, are initiates. Right? People who are moving in that next stage of their spiritual life and practice. And the card symbolizes in the deck purity. It's about love. This AYIZA represents love. She is one of the oldest Loas. This is about pleasure. This is about our success. This is about protection. This card is very much filled with feminine energy, but also for the men who listen to the readings, this is about connecting to your feminine energy, right? This is about balancing our feminine masculine energy. She is the patron of ritual purity of the Hunfor, the Voodoo temple. For me, what that means, when we talk about purity, I want to be really careful using the word purity, because purity, for those of us who have some trauma around organized religion, this idea of purity means that we can't mess up, that we are held to a certain standard that's very limiting and restricting and confining. We feel very much incarcerated and trapped into this idea of purity. And so anything that goes against whatever rules we were brought up with, in whatever religious practice, we were deemed impure, right? This purity that we're talking about, we're rewriting the definition for purity. This is about cleansing. This is about allowing all of those old things, all of those old beliefs that didn't serve us around purity, and redefining purity in the form of clarity and rebirth and new life, right? We're on a mission. We're on a different mission right now. And so the purity that we are being asked by AYIZA to focus is self-love, self-care, tapping, Reiki, crystals, tarot, consults, spiritual guidance, friendships that lift, right? We're being called to really connect to self-love and purify ourselves. This card is a new way of seeing things. It's a new way of seeing the world. Her attributes are about preserving the integrity of initiation. So this is the manner in which we enter our religious and spiritual practices. So, for example, I don't know the Voodoo rites of passage, and if I knew them, I wouldn't share them with you. But in Ifa, in La Regla de Ocha, there is a way that one is initiated in a process. And so the fact that she's here to kind of preserve that integrity is important, because that means that how she's going about guiding these new initiates and helping them to find ways to purify themselves. It's about doing things the right way and doing things the right way. And when I use the word right way, it's not their way, it's your way. We are creating the way we pray, the way we practice, who we turn to, right? This card is also in the tarot Major Arcana is the Empress, right? The Empress. And the Empress is all about femininity, beauty, nature, nurturing, and abundance. Immediately, when I read about the Empress, I felt Oshun guiding the message today. And so I will tell you about Oshun. Oshun is the goddess of the river. Oshun represents love and abundance and prosperity and creativity and birth and life. And she's very feminine, right? Her attributes are very sensual, very sexual, very beautiful. She lures with honey. She wears gold. She loves to be adorned like the queen that she is. Maferefuno Shun. Maferefuno Shun. Yo que nací en ti. So yeah, this is about connecting to that elegance and to fertility, right? It's connected to fertility and our creative expression. So this card is about birth. It could be childbirth, but also the birth of something that we are creating and bringing into the world, which is incredible. She's calling on us to connect to the softer parts of us, to breathe, to stay calm, to try to practice patience, right? Don't be quick to react. And we're being called to practice gratitude for all of the blessings that we receive, for the blessings that we haven't seen, for the blessings on their way to us, to practice gratitude. And so perhaps you can go to a river, go sit by a river or a waterfall and sit and speak to Oshun and ask for what you need, right? The Empress is also nurturing. She loves to take care of everyone. She's very motherly. She or he's very motherly, right? Non-gender conforming. But while she loves taking care of folks, it's important for her to pull back and allow for others to take care of her, of you. Practicing anything in excess depletes us and makes us feel taken for granted, right? And so know that it's okay to receive. A queen receives. And we're also being called in this message to be more grounded, right? To be more grounded in love, to be more grounded in truth, to be more grounded in what it is that we're trying to do and accomplish. So, as we move today, meditating on AYIZA and the abundance that she's bringing us, let's try to practice gratitude, and know that sometimes we don't see the blessing that's on its way. So stay open. Please subscribe, like, share this post. If you want a full reading, hit me up, lasantera.nyc@gmail.com. I hope you have a beautiful evening. See you tomorrow. Peace.